Meanwhile, Maris will probably be able to boom behind it if Mista and Berserker put enough pressure on. There is the Zeus player that can help the Uranos player out at least. It's not like they're stuck with the two Egyptians backing up the Uranos player. The reason Egyptians would be worse is because their classical armies are a lot slower than the other civs, so Egyptians aren't the best at helping teammates defend early against pressure. Alright, so we've got GDM with the Uranos, Ra, Zeus lineup to the bottom left. And then to the top right, we've got PK with the Loki, Isis lineup. Got the Isis across from the Zeus, the Ra across from the Loki, and then the Uranus across from the Loki. And positionally, I think this works out in PK's favor a bit, just that both Mista and Berserker are to the top, and then the Uranus player is all the way to the top as well. So if they were looking to focus the Uranus player from the start, it's going to work to their advantage that they're both close to him, and then also that he's at the top rather than in the middle. That way it's harder for green to come help. Actually, yeah, bringing up the fact that the Zeus is all the way in the bottom, that isolates the Uranos player even more, so we'll see what Berserker and Mista are thinking, whether they want to hard pressure the Uranos or not. They could also just raid a lot, take advantage of the Cursor speed, and then boom behind it, which they're both good at, so they've got options. One thing not working to their favor, that does work for their favor. I was going to comment about how the water here creates a giant wall for teal. They've got to go all the way through here, which is near purple, to get to teal. But at the same time, it's kind of a TC screw for teal, and that teal's third is all the way over here on the other side of the water, so you've got a wall basically isolating teal from his third town center. As you can see, what would technically be Mista's third, I guess, or either Berserker's is right here, and then they've got another TC here, and then this would technically be teal's third town center, but it's blocked off from him, so a bit of bad luck for GDM there. Teal also losing an Oracle to a town center. Should never really happen. You should see that it's under attack instantly and pull it back, but it does happen. Gonna go relic hunting quickly to see if I can find a hero speed relic. I'm sure on a high relic map like that, and as Loki, you're always hoping you can get that hero speed relic. Don't see it though. So that's going to work out in GDM's favor. Some decent relics. Thought I saw town center population. Yeah, there it is. So home build from Mista and home build from Berserker. Don't think that's too much of a sign in terms of where they want to apply their pressure. That's the safer way to play in a 3 versus 3, especially as an ISIS teammate who's probably going to go fast heroic. I think either way you'll see the mass heroes and probably pressure on teal, or maybe even green. Green's kind of open a bit more to the bottom. And then if you pressure green and then have the ISIS going fast heroic with Ancestors Eclipse and then early siege, you can probably double green or triple green even, because the heroes are so fast they can get there pretty quickly to triple them and catch teal and purple out of position. Add in Ancestors Eclipse and siege and you can knock green out of the game pretty easily. So players advancing. Nothing too surprising so far. Good walling by green. It's not a huge choke, so walling it off right away is good. It's gonna shut down that point as a point of entry for raids from the Loki players. I like to see purple getting some walls up here as well, if at all possible. I know it'll be hard to maintain the walls with the heroes coming by, but even just to buy time when the heroes are raiding you is helpful. Only downside really is the heroes will beat on the wall and could spawn myth units. Early town center coming out from purple here. I think, yeah, Berserker spotted that. Did he spot it? Yep, they spotted it. This is not going to be good for purple. Okay. Very nice shifting sands. Gets all 4 heroes. I think he also had teal with some help coming, but very nice shifting sands. I know he didn't get the kills, but buying time to get the town center up is extremely helpful, and early barracks coming up from purple as well, so he'll be staying classical and booming, it looks like. Which is probably a really wise choice against the double Loki. I think he's much better off going that than he would have if he tried to go fast heroic and let his teammates get doubled or something, so. Good start for purple. Okay, teal. Okay, you usually don't see that Atlantean player walling off. Because one of their villagers walling is the equivalent of 3 Egyptian villagers walling, so usually it's more cost effective to just send 1 Egyptian villager to build all the walls, but nonetheless, this choke kind of working for GDM's advantage at least, and green's got 2 walls down here, and then 2 walls here, and GDM's completely walled off their side, which is going to shut down that Ursa raids, which are Loki's real strength, so. See how PK responds, but TL with a really nice raid on missed his food. It's gonna get the Ox, gonna get a villager. That is gonna drastically slow Mista's hero production. Losing the Ox and a villager or 2 like that. One thing is GDM has to be careful is just not getting caught out of position. The heroes move so fast they can just catch you in a double team if you're not careful. But so far everything's been nicely executed by GDM. As fast as the Murmulas are, the heroes are just chasing them down. I've been following the action here, but green knocking red off his gold during prosperity is extremely nice. Knocking off the gold's good enough as it is, but to do it during prosperity as well, it's even more efficient. I'd like to see the tower upgrade, the crenellations from red. That pretty much completely shuts down any raiding cavalry raids to inside your base, or near it at least. Conservative mid-goal going out from red. Still has about 800 gold left there. And at least has a safe back gold here. Yeah, that's a really safe gold there, so good decision by red to build the mid goal safely and not try to press forward. He's got secure gold anyway, so. Green takes what is his 3rd town center here. Again, not the greatest 3rd town center position in that it's right on the water, so as we get to late game, PK can use ships to take it out, but at the same time, Mira's third is on the water as well, so the same body of water, so at least it's equal. Alright, I missed this action up here. Looks like teal and purple are pressuring Mista heavily. I must have missed a big battle there, or no, Mista's army's down here. I said did Mista lose his whole army, but it's just down here raiding, but at the same time, Mista doesn't have a lot at home, and this army's slowly dying. Yeah, wise pullback from here. Teal here. You don't want to send units one by one into 8 heroes. You want to group up. Purple gets heroic quite nicely. I guess he's raw, so early farms. Still no rain out of the raw player. But to have a nice classical presence like that and still hit heroic at 10 minutes is nice. Down here, you see the Chariot Archer micro picking off the Tox. Not a fan of the early Tox as Greek. They don't really do much against the Chariot Archers, and then Siege. I almost feel you're better staying with the mass Hippicon. Because if he ends up pulling out of this fight here, he's going to lose a Tox or two to the Chariot Archers while he's retreating, so they're really not the most cost-efficient unit. AE coming out from red. Green's going to be able to retreat through the wall, however with the siege tower, 2 Scorpion Men's, if red wants to focus this town center with his ancestors right away now, he should be able to take it down. So yep, very nice play. Red realizes that, focusing the town center down. I'd like to see the Scorpion Men helping out, but he's got a second siege tower now as well, so this town center is going to go down easily. Back to the top here, Berserker with the early heroic himself. That's going to give him Battle Boars, which against an Atlantean and a Raw, these Battle Boars are going to be extremely effective. Raw doesn't have the advantage of Nephis with the improved heroes that Isis or Set would have, so Raw's, although Egyptian, isn't the best at dealing with Battle Boars, and then Uranus is just like all Atlanteans and has limited heroes, which he's probably used already. Nice catch here by Green, coming back into the action as AE wears out and catching Red out of position. Red mis-microing. What's happening is he has all his units selected, so they move at the slowest unit speed, which is the siege towers. What he needed to do was get his chariots, Scorpion Men and Priests selected without getting the siege towers as well, and just pull them back, and then he would have lost much fewer units there. Instead he grabbed everything, and that's what Pathan got messed, and he lost a lot more units than he needed to there. So the rain from purple goes off finally. Purple pushing out. Oh, Mista with the back build on green. Oh. I never even saw how Mista got in there in the first place. I thought they had completely walled off. I don't know if he took a wall down. Okay, maybe they... No, I think that's just recent that they used the transport ships, but... Mista taking green's back town center. That's gonna suck for green. Especially if he gets a temple. Okay, he's already got the temple with the battle boars coming, so... Green's not careful, which... Hopefully they were able to identify that Mista took this town center, otherwise Mista's just gonna mass a couple battle boars, and then Green's just gonna be dead. Restoration used by Green. Little confused by Purple's push out here. Purple taking the town center, which I like, fortifying the position, but there we go. The battle boars going for green's back town center. Double team here on green's forward town center as well, so green's under siege from all sides, the back and the front. Where are his teammates? Teal's raiding Berserker's gold, but is this all Teal has for army? He's got another set of army down there, but Teal really doesn't have a lot for this point in the game. Purple with a decent force down here. I think they'll be able to hold for now, but Mista completely taking out the back, and Teal's force isn't going to be able to stop this, so add in the fact that Mista's got his production set up here as well, and he's got farms. Mista feeling confident about the back town center. Purple trying to come help, but decent pushback here. Teal getting trapped here. Mist is about to go up to 5 town centers. Locust Swarm used to delay the mid goal going up, but I still think he'll be able to get that up. It's almost complete. A second Locust Swarm runs out, so Mista gets his 5th town center now. This is going to be tough for GDM to stop. Birds are going to be effective against the battle boars, but Mista on 5 town centers is pretty much going to be unstoppable. Berserker now going up to 3 town centers himself. He still hasn't taken his back town center. That's a bit surprising, given it's 17 mins in the game. Okay, GDM focusing their full efforts, a triple team on stopping Mista's take over green space, but it's actually working effectively. Berserker's busy taking his 3rd/4th town center. Red really doesn't have much of a presence at all at the moment. He's got his trade going though, so that'll help him get back into it later on, but Red's also on 2 town centers as Purple took his 3rd. We also have the Titan research from Purple, which could be a game changer as well. Nobody else in the game even Mythic Age yet, so that Titan's going to be able to get up way before anybody else. Okay, Berserker laying siege to this town center now. Would have liked to seen Berserker attack there a bit earlier. I know he's busy taking his town center here, but Mist has been fighting 3 versus 1 for a while now. Just constant siege on Mista, 3 versus 1, and a Titan Lumen. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, he's gonna get it! He's gonna get it! Mista with the Battle Boar raid kills the Titan Gate. Oh my gosh. What a great play by Mista there, but sloppy from Purple as well. Did he not see that coming? He had the market here. It's not like Mista built the temple back here. I guess Purple just missed it. Oh. Villagers are still standing there stunned. This is trouble for GDM, the fact that they're having to pull out before finishing off that town center. That's still a lot of HP on that town center left, and if Mista can get some units back to help out, he'll save that town center. Problem is they're pushing through the front. They just killed that 4 town center purples. Alright, green is gonna be able to take that down. Tower spam coming out from Mista back here. 5 to 6 towers. Yeah, that'll be helpful in defending against green. Green really doesn't have anything. He's still classical, so green won't be able to take that out anytime soon on his own. Best way to take it out would probably be siege ships in this body of water here. Red finally gets a 3rd town center. Okay, he's empowering his trade and it's got the trade going, so Red's been behind a bit, but with good trade as an Egyptian, he'll catch up in no time. Got decent eco upgrades, so Red should be able to recover. Flaming weapons comes out from Mista, and this is going to be the end of green. He's got, what, almost half his remaining villagers there. About to die to flaming weapons. Still no Mythic Age for Mista. The only really effective way to deal with these birds is Norris towers, if the birds go within tower range, and then really getting Mythic and getting Fire Giants out is the best option. At least against heroes, as low-key the birds aren't going to do as much damage, but they're just going to be annoying until you get to Mythic. But green taps out, red pushed him down the front, and Mista flaming weapons finished him off from the back, and that's going to be it for game 1. So I think the biggest thing that game was just the back pressure from Mista on green. I think if green doesn't let Mista take this back town center, or took it himself early on, would have been a lot more even. I was even actually concerned for PK a bit when purple was building the Titan, but the fact that Mista raided it with battle boars was extremely well executed on his part and just clinched the game for them.